Afternoon of the 10th of December, the 5 companies of the Atlacat Battalion came together in the village of El Mozote, an area where only civilians lived. In the El Mozote area, hundreds of displaced persons had moved in. Rumors were circulating that the people living there would not be rounded up by the army. The battalion took control of the village and gathered the residents of the plaza, told them to return to their houses with the threat they would be killed if they came out. On December 11th, in the early hours of the morning, the people of El Mozote were again brought together in the plaza. This time they were separated into groups. Men and older boys in one group and the women and younger children in another. This group of women and young children were enclosed in several houses nearby. At 8 o'clock in the morning, the executions began with the men and adolescent boys by groups. This took place around the village, and the people of the community were filled with fear and terror. In the afternoon hours after they had assassinated this great number of people, they did the same with the women. They separated the youngest of the women from 9 years old from the rest, then raped, tortured, and executed them. Next, they separated the women from their children to be taken to the place where they were to be massacred, in the far southeast section of the village. That night, the dozens of children and babies that were in the village chapel were killed by the soldiers and their bodies thrown into the convento, or parish house, which was a small building adjacent to the chapel. Aquí estaba el convento, señora?
Sí, aquí
Aquí en este jardín, ¿verdad? So that's why this mural in this garden dedicated to the children is here where it is. Similar extermination procedures were carried out by this same battalion and other army units, massacring dozens of rural families in the nearby village.